Hello everybody and welcome back to the Love Wreck Legacy Challenge. We open up to Ryu talking with a police officer. In the middle of the night, a burglar came in, broke into the house, stole thousands of dollars, or simoleons, paintings, and our computer. Ryu, well, the Kim household is now only 1,000 simoleon in name. Ryu is devastated. She had worked so hard to earn that money, to help the kids, to be able to create a life for them. But it was all taken away in a matter of seconds. The boys are crying because they were there, they heard the noise. Malia had tried to comfort them, but she herself had somewhat dissociated through it all. And Tamaha had held the door back in case he tried to get in. It was a very scary situation, and I'm very happy no one was hurt, but we were back to a rags to riches. To get things off of her mind, Malia asked Isaiah if he would be interested in going to the beach again. He said yes, and the two met up, sitting on the lounge chairs and talking about everything. Malia needed to let out all her feelings. They were bubbling over. She was terrified now of every little sound. Every time she heard a bang, she thought it was the burglar coming back. Isaiah tried his best to calm her down, tell her that her active imagination was getting the best of her. But no matter what, Malia couldn't calm down. The two began having some games. Isaiah was trying to get her mind off of things, and it seemed to be working for quite a while. They went around and swam and sunbathed, eventually playing hide and seek and cloud gazing, building sand castles. It was nice for Malia to calm down for just that second. Eventually, Isaiah left, leaving Malia to swim around by herself. Her dad happened to appear out of nowhere and watched over her, but Malia now felt distant from him. She had realized that he didn't really want her as a daughter, and she didn't want to make him be her dad. She went to bed feeling off, sad, alone. What if someone else came and, took something else from her? The next morning, the family didn't feel any better. Ryu was constantly waking up to any sound the house would make, eventually taking a nap on the couch rather than her own bed. When the fridge broke, they couldn't afford to fix it unless they didn't want to have any food that day. So Tamaha rolled up her sleeves and went to work. First time doing anything with the handiness skill, and it seemed to go relatively well. She fixed it up and even fixed the sink that broke on her while she was brushing her teeth. The house was slowly falling apart, really. It was time for them to maybe do something about it. Ryu wanted to move out. But now, with nothing to their name, there was nothing the Kims could do. Tamaha went to school. It was now the only place where she could do anything with, herself. She was able to relax finally. But the minute she relaxed, her emotions overtook her, and all she could do was cry. She went to the bathroom stalls and sobbed and tried to clean herself up before class, where she eventually had to sit down and the teacher had to calm her down. It wasn't a good day for Tamaha, and she needed her friend. After school, Tamaha and Nani had met up at the bar in Sulani. They went in and sat down, listening to the music. Nani was making sure Tamaha was okay. She had heard what had happened and was scared for her. Tamaha was grateful that Nani was so close to her. And that's when she realized, she needed her opinion. she asked Nani what she thought about Tane. And at first Nani was, he's okay. I mean, we hang out with him all the time. He's one of our best friends, but, he's just a guy. When suddenly it clicked. Nani realized that Tamaha had a crush on Tane. And instantly she switched. Oh my god, Tane is fantastic. You should totally ask him out on a date. You should definitely go see him more often. Like, that's so cool. Tamaha started giggling and blushing slightly, just thinking about, asking Tane out. Nani was fully supportive and kept telling her you should go to prom with him. I mean, yeah, sure, as friends, but maybe you could go as something else. And of course, Tamaha had to agree. Ryu had made sure to wake up extra early that morning. She needed to open up the business and sell whatever paintings she had left over, or seashells, whatever she could. She needed the money. But today was Malia's birthday, so she needed to make a cake. Though this party wouldn't be as full of sweet treats and snacks that she normally used to make, it was still going to be a good one. She was going to make sure of it. Soon enough, the kids all settled up and got ready for school, heading out, leaving only Ryu and the toddlers. And Ryu opened up that shop and sold every single one of those paintings. Ryu had made 7,000 simoleons that day and raised the small business to be 4 stars. She was overly excited and so proud of herself. And when the party started, people came flooding in. Things went right away. People were grabbing drinks and eating food. And for the first time, Ryu realized that Kiyoshi wasn't needed at all. But Malia was so excited to see that Elijah had finally come to her party. It was the first time they had seen each other since, summer camp. He had aged up to a teen and was excited to have both Malia and his little brother Isaiah to be a part of high school with him. Soon enough, Malia blew out the candles and aged up to a teen. I didn't realize that the active imagination trait was only for children, so I ended up giving her the creative trait, and I thought it would fit her to be socially awkward, at least as a teen. She does need to complete the Drama Llama aspiration as a teen, so we're gonna start working on that either next episode or the episode after that. And almost right away, Malia started bonding with Elijah. It didn't feel as weird to hang out with him, and they were connecting really well. If anything, these two were meant to be best friends. But Malia's crush on Isaiah was still there. And that's gonna be all for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and remember to stay safe and have fun. Bye!